Hey there, welcome back to the vlog. I'm wandering around today grabbing some footage for a friend of mine to go behind music that he's posting online. There'll be a whole heap of links below. The music he's doing is just sort of really nice ambient hip-hop beats. It's what I tend to use in most of my vlogs, and I thought that I could partly pay him back for the music he's creating by getting him some good background imagery and things put behind the tracks. So that's what I'm doing today. Wandering around, finding some nice ambient things, different themes and bits and pieces, and setting up the camera and just shooting some nice background plates. I'm going to try some slow-mos over on the water and things as well, but I don't know how much of this I'm going to do because the wind's picking up. I was going to pull out some of the big gear, but I just decided I'm going to wander around and keep myself quite portable and just use the RX100. So I'm just shooting this on one of the RX100s and using the other one down here for doing the plates that I'm shooting. Those are great little cameras. I'm shooting in log formats. It's only HD. I'm not bothering with 4K today because I can't get the frame rate in case I want to slow it down. The RX100 does do 4K really nicely, but only at 25p or 30p if you're using the PAL format. I've just found another really nice spot here, sort of sitting out in the middle of a stream. The great thing about spaces like this park that I've got here is it's only a few meters from my house, which is absolutely great. Just cross the road and down an alleyway, and I'm in this beautiful space with the stream and the trees and the rocks up the river and everything, and so many different textures and sounds and everything, without it getting tired too quickly, if you know what I mean. Now, while I'm not shooting 4K with that camera, I am shooting 100 frames per second at 100 megabit per second, so it's quite a fast frame rate, but also quite a fast data speed. What I'm basically getting is a lot of data in there to be able to manipulate this shot, particularly down here. I've got this little bit of a waterfall thing going on, and try and get something a little bit different out of it and look at it in a slightly skewed different way. Always a good thing to do. Okay, if you don't have one thing I highly recommend you get for your kits is a Gorillapod. A lot of people, I think, shy away from them because it makes you look like you're copying Casey Neistat. Go ahead and copy him, it bloody works. The worst thing you want to do is have shaky footage or not have something to sit it on. You could bring out a full tripod, but then that means that you're always going to be sort of 1.5 meters off the ground or 1 meter off the ground. Having one of these Gorillapods just means that your options are really flexible. You're always going to get a good steady shot. You can fit it in places that a tripod just won't go, and you're looking at the world from an angle that most people don't look at. You notice I say that a lot. Now, if you do go out and get Gorillapod, always go for one of the Joby legs, I recommend. I'm not getting paid to say that or anything. It's just that they're a lot more solid than most of the others. It avoids the camera slipping, especially if you're doing something like a time lapse or a long exposure shot or something like that. You don't want any camera movement. Just decided to stop here and get one more shot as I found a manhole cover just here sitting on the grass in the middle of a paddock. Bit of an oddball place for a manhole to be, but so. First time I came across Ryan Little's music was actually watching a Casey Neistat vlog about 6 months or a year ago or something. Time sort of disappears when you're doing this stuff. And I sort of heard that and I thought, hey, that's really cool. I went and listened to a couple of tracks and got some to put on my vlog as well. Then I really kind of stuck with it because one of the things that Ryan and I have got in common is the imagery of urban decay that we like so much. So that's one of the things I'm looking for here, as well as the natural tranquility and the riverside and stream and things like that, is urban decay. So I'm just wandering down that riverbank now just to see what I can find and if there's anything sort of sticking up and looking like it might be useful. Oh, actually, there's something absolutely spot on right now. Bit of an old jetty or something with some steel piles sticking out of the water. Pretty much what I'm thinking about right here. Yeah, that's the stuff.